My guest for the evening is Theophilus London.
Hello, everyone.
Please, Theophilus, give a quick little background as to who you are and what you do.
Well, I'm Theophilus London. I'm a musical artist. I'm a friend. I'm a painter as of yesterday.
Oh yeah, we're painting now?
Yeah.
Bob Ross style?
Bob Ross style.
Do you watch Bob Ross?
Nope.
Happy Little Trees and...
Nah, definitely I'm familiar with his work, but I haven't watched it.
I'm telling you, start watching Bob Ross. Brooklyn native, who does not have the Brooklyn native sound.
Ouch.
That's not a knock to you. I think that it's rather clever that you are a Brooklyn native, right. born and raised, but you don't have the typical Brooklyn sound. What made you venture out of that Brooklyn sound?
I mean, it's being as a little kid, thinking outside of the box, you know, is my cousins, they used to tease me because I didn't know none of Biggie Small's lyrics, and I was bumping Michael Jackson and like listening to Garth Brooks, and into the Supremes and Luther Vandross. So it's kind of embarrassing, but it definitely helps now. When I sit down and create, I go back to my early inspirations, and honestly, it's not hip hop, it's soul music, but you know, hip hop is definitely one of my favorite too. I love it.
I like how you say your music is for the world.
Right, it's for the world. You know, it's for everyone. It's for everyone to enjoy it. It's for every single window, every single iPod. Yeah.
But what I want to know is Garth Brooks. Who put you on to Garth Brooks?
Actually, myself. I just going through some tabloid magazines, like probably at the age of like 6, and came across it. Then I got my mom to buy me a CD, and that's how I started.
Let's talk about your lyrical ability.
Right. Because
you don't have that typical Brooklyn MC mentality.
You know, I just when I sit down and write lyrics, you know, I try to match the mood of the beat, or you know, come on with a certain attitude. You know, it's like if you're watching a great movie and you didn't know what was gonna happen till the end. You know, that's how I like to write lyrics, and you know, like write lyrics to colors and try to define what life is, and just lyrics to experience and self-knowledge, and that's what I bring to my music.
Do you feel that sometimes there is this loss of innocence in hip-hop where that they become, I don't know, I want to say like two-dimensional and they don't think outside of the proverbial box? Do you feel that you keep that kind of like that kid instinct in you where it makes you think about the bigger picture?
Right, the bigger picture. You can be whatever you want, you know? Yeah, yo, just do whatever you want to do. Travel the world, you know, grow. Learn who you are, you know, learn what your purpose is for, and your mind to open up. And that's what it did for me, you know, and it's been great. And I challenge everybody to do so before you die.
If you had to sell who Theophilus London is and what this charming mixtape is about to a listener that has never heard your work, how would you describe yourself and your work?
This is forward-thinking, innovative pop music. Somebody that cares about their art. You come to a show and you feel loved. You feel like, you know, if you paid $5 or $10 for a ticket, that it wasn't even worth it. It was like, you know, you could have paid $1 million for it and still felt the same. And you still feel great about it. It makes you feel good. I'm not talking about pouring champagne in Bangladesh on chicks. I'm making you feel good, smile, you feel charmed, you think. It's different angries and different moods and attitudes, you know, hitting you at once. And, you know, black dude on the front of a cover taking a picture of you, the listener, and just, you know, putting it out there. A special piece. That's what Theophilus is. And just about family and friends and love, yo. That's all.
I like the cover of this charming mixtape because it kind of has like this dirty punk rock feel.
Right.
The way the background is, the way you're taking the picture, and from everything from the way like the leather jacket is positioned and worn.
Right.
So was there any inspiration from the Ramones?
Actually, that was a great one because Jam was the inspiration for the Ramones. This one was a different inspiration. I'm not gonna reveal it just yet, but Jam was definitely the Ramones. That big block lettering and, you know, right in your face, not too done, just on some real art vibe, you know, black and gray. But yeah, this Charle mixtape is different, comes from a different cloth.
I want to say that you're like probably the first punk rock MC.
Wow,
you have this very distinct, like very early CBGBs in the 80s.
Post-punk rock, you know, you just do whatever you want, you know, and it's just real, it's organic, and it's just love, and it's energy. And that's what punk rock is. Do whatever the fuck you want to do, and when you want to do it, and how you want to do it, you know, and just be judged, you know. I think Tupac was punk rock.
So you're doing a 45-day tour. Where are we going? We're going overseas or what?
All right. So the first dates, I'm going on tour. I'm supporting a group called Future Cop, and we're hitting everything. South by Southwest. We hitting Chicago. We hitting Cali. hitting Boston, doing New York Webster Hall, a bunch of shows. You know, so it's gonna be great. And then April we're hitting overseas, going to UK, Amsterdam, Ireland, Portugal, and the music's been reaching higher heights. And every day, just been getting tons of emails and great responses from everybody loving the music and wanting to work with me. So it's great. I can't wait to go meet the people personally and just connect with them and make a better album.
If you want to catch the uncensored version of this, you can go to dogandponyshow.website.com, click on degocast, and yeah, you can check this out on YouTube, youtube.com/degocast, DEGOCAST. I want to thank my girl, Herfection, Heather.
You know it. That's why the also was there. Also, Herfection.com. Check it out. It's one of the hottest blogs.
Heather really hooked this up today because I asked, I was like, can you get me Theophilus London in studio? And she was like, yes, I can. So, Heather, this is for you, sweetheart. We appreciate it. And we also got to shout out my dude, Calendar, too.
Yeah, shout out to Calendar, yo. Shout out to Calendar, shout out to Mellow X, shout out to The Lovers, shout out to JB3. Just did a hot interview, exclusive, this Charme mixtape. Hadouken!